Guys, early on I said these finals were all going to be about the third quarter, and this game rung true with that, because while the Warriors briefly got the lead and were making that comeback, Celtics came back and said, nah, not today, and guess who won? If you caught the game, you might have noticed something a little different with these Boston Celtics today. And that is...
they didn't fuck around.
Yes. They, in my opinion, they crossed a significant milestone for this Boston's core. And that is the fact that they did not let a nice little lead slip. Well, they did for a second, but they didn't let that completely implode themselves, and then they were able to get it back, and once they got it back, they just ran away with it. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
And that's something I was very worried about these Celtics, because that's, in the past few years, that's what's always, for me personally, had me like putting them lower on the rankings of like true title contenders. And now I have to admit, they've hit like a new ceiling as a trio. As a team too, but I'm gonna say the trio that's been together for a minute, and
So you're admitting that you were wrong when you said earlier on that they cannot close. I'm not quite sure. What's happening right now? They're learning how to close.
They are learning, exactly. But when you are in the process of learning and
executing,
you still make mistakes while learning. I mean, you can still make mistakes after you learn, but you know what I mean.
Of course, but something of every championship team, and before I say this, I gotta say it because it's early on in the video. Guys, I don't know if you have noticed, we been getting a lot of new viewers because of the shorts or whatnot, but we have been doing reactions to every single NBA playoff game, and you better believe it. So no matter how many games we're gonna go to, we're going to be your go-to when it comes to
7. Please, Lord, let it go to 7.
To after-game reactions. So all we ask, guys...
And in the off-season, we're going to have some crazy material ready for you guys.
You got that right. So all we ask is something...
guest stars.
Maybe.
Some NBA players. I'm talking mad shit right now.
But I'm not talking mad shit. So, hey, look, it's only going to take a second. Hit a like, comment, hit that sub, hit the little bell notification. That way, you know, after the game finishes, you already know where to go to. But anyways, what was I going to say? Like every championship team, they know how to bounce back after a defeat, after a setback. And the Boston Celtics remain undefeated coming off a loss, which is fucking insane.
That is true. I think they're like 6-0 now, maybe 7-0, one of those.
And actually, with that being said, I think I'm going to pull Nick right, bro. Because...
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Look, I know I've said Warriors in 7. I was messing around like in the preview, like saying like, oh, Dubs in 5, because I was like a salty ass Heat fan after they beat us in Game 7. But based on what I'm seeing right now,
it's one game, bro.
No, it's not that, man. It's look.
You're really doing this right now? Or are you
I
just talking shit right now?
Kind of, and no, man. I'm like, look, man, that whole thing of being undefeated coming after a loss is like shit. I thought it was like
having no back-to-back losses the entire playoffs this year so far is pretty insane.
And I'm like, bro, I'm no math genius, but if you do the basic math, bro, you know, they're gonna lose next game. They're gonna come back and win that game. Hey, man,
I mean, the Warriors were undefeated when they led in the third quarter until just recently. I think game 1 when they lost. Like that broke that record.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go back and say Warriors. Nah. It's just I don't know. The what I saw with the Celtics today, they, like I said, they have always been the team this year that have been tested the most.
Yes,
you know, in the playoffs.
And usually I would side with that team. I just felt like the experience between these two teams is just so drastic, so significant. That's why I had the Warriors to begin with, and I still got the Warriors. I still think they're gonna get their shit together. What is definitely beating the crap out of the Warriors is the fucking defense the Celtics are playing. Most notably Williams III's presence, and then Brown today, man. Jesus Christ.
They couldn't stop. They couldn't stop.
No, they really could. Well, not just that, but he was stopping people.
Yeah.
And it was some clean ass plays that he had on the defensive end today, and honestly, based on how he's playing, guys, if the Celtics win, it's not gonna be Tatum's Finals MVP to take, bro. It's gonna be Brown's.
And look, something else I'm telling you there's actually one thing that I brought up in the finals preview. One of the biggest weaknesses for the Golden State Warriors have been their inability to take care of the ball. Turnovers. They have been a team that turnovers the ball a lot.
I mean, both teams.
Yes, but more so the Golden State Warriors. And if you're going against a defensive juggernaut what is the Boston Celtics, you cannot do that, man. Like, you're giving them easy opportunities to go into transition, and that's easy points. You cannot do that. Like, obviously, Golden State can get away with it a lot more than other teams. Because, shit, man, you were seeing, like, in the third quarter, man, I was telling you off camera, man. I'm like, I went to Chipotle. I'm, like, chilling. I had, like, my phone off for, like, 5 minutes. Thinking, let me eat my meal in peace. The Celtics were up by 11. And then when I put my phone back on and radio, they're only down by 1. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But I mean, I think something, like, besides like the all the obvious things, I think something that's really fucking up the Warriors is, like, it really is looking like Steph Curry and company. There has not been somebody to step up next to him, and I know Klay Thompson had 20. Yeah, finally. But his inefficiency speaks for itself. Wiggins also brought in 18 points, but the inefficiency speaks for itself. And it's just like, Curry is putting his heart and soul. I gotta give it to him. These past 3 games, he's been playing. He hasn't disappeared yet, which his finals history, while the averages look nice, he will, disappear every so often.
Yeah, disappear.
Steph Curry, he has disappeared a few finals games, bro. Like, more than a few. And this year so far, every single game, and we're already down 3. He showed up in every single one. Mm-hmm. Klay, I had the Warriors in 6 or 7 because I thought Klay. I was like, I went and claimed it. Klay Thompson is officially back. I gave you guys in the finals preview, like, his average for these playoffs, and then his average for his careers, and it really looked like Klay Thompson had really, like, found himself again. And then the first 2 games, it was just like, what the fuck? And then this game, okay, wheels are starting to turn, oil's starting to get into those joints, but, like, the inefficiency, man. 7 of 17 from field goal, 5 of 13 from the 3. Like, yeah, 25 points looks nice, but the plus minus speaks for itself. -3 on the floor tonight. Like, if you can get a shit ton. I'm just gonna bring up Russell Westbrook. You can get a shit ton of stats, but if that efficiency ain't matching, then are you really playing that well? Ooh, that's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, man, the constant disrespect on Russell Westbrook, man.
Russell Westbrook is one of the most overrated players of all fucking time. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for bringing him up. I feel so bad for even bringing him up when we're talking about 2 teams of caliber and a player of complete opposite caliber. So yeah, my apologies.
That and Russell Westbrook, when he was 6 years old, he didn't sign his autograph in Foot Locker. Similar to how Chris Paul, he didn't sign his autograph in Sports Authority when he was 10 years old.
Kareem went.
Yeah, Kareem's a dick.
Never gonna forget that shit.
Yeah, for real.
But one day, Kareem and I will meet. We'll dap up. I'll say what's up, and I'll be like, "Look, you don't remember this," and then he'll sign my arm.
And then he woke up. Then you woke up. Something that woke up actually as well is the trio of Marcus Smart, Jayson Tatum, and Jaylen Brown.
Oh, what's that special stat?
Becoming the first trio. What?
Okay, Brown. Let's say the full name. Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Marcus Smart are the first trio to each have 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in the NBA Finals since 1984, when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and Michael Cooper executed in the 84 Finals. Which, let's be honest, that's quite the fucking names to be there. Like, I'll say Kareem is... Actually, I think they matched it up pretty well. Kareem is Brown, Tatum is Magic, and Smart is Cooper. Boom.
Okay.
Right. It works. Or you want to say Tatum is Kareem and Brown is Magic?
Man, you can
Actually,
change
the way
it.
Brown's been playing.
You could change it up, man. All right, man. But
I mean, if you had the Celtics going in, let's be honest. Like, I think everybody was like, yeah, Tatum is going to hit another new level, possibly. I can see why a lot of people, like, on top of all, like, the Celtics defense, the route that they've had, like, who was going to carry them to the motherland or lead them to the promised land? I don't think too many people had Brown being the top dog.
I mean, some people have had it. You know, like the people that have been predicting the Boston's early on in the in the preview for the finals, predicting that if the Celtics were gonna win the championship, Brown is gonna have to like bring it. Marcus Smart is gonna have to bring it. I told you in the last game reaction, I think you were ragging on Tatum if I'm not mistaken, but is this the importance of Marcus Smart as a facilitator? And he showed up today. Yeah. If he's doing his damn thing, Brown's doing his thing.
He got plus 19 today.
That's good, man.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, that is phenomenal.
Robert Williams got plus 21. That's phenomenal.
That's Bam's dad.
Yeah. For real. Take notes, Bam. And Robert Williams only played 26 points. And if you haven't been watching the finals or you haven't been listening to everyone else with their takes on the finals, Robert Williams, I know Erwin just brought up Smart. Robert Williams is the other X factor in this team because he my bad guy.
Yeah, Corona.
Congest the paint for the Warriors and just takes away a lot of easy shots. And while the Warriors are supposedly a shooting team, they're just not singing that many shots, or at least not as efficiently as they have been before. I don't know what it is. Jordan Poole suddenly decided he wants nothing to do with the Splash family.
It's more with the defense of the Celtics.
One thing I do want to point out, this has been talked about a lot. Draymond being the guy that he is, outspoken about, like, yeah, I earned differential treatment. What happened today? He got fouled out. Now, fouled out is a lot better than what a lot of people worried about, that he might get a technical or ejected or something, because, like, let's be honest, I'm on board with this. Like, if I'm a ref and I'm hearing, like, right now in real time, some player, a very popular player too, let's be honest, in a series that I'm covering, is saying, yeah, the refs treat me differently. Like, bro, what? That's like a politician. We all know they're fucking snakes. Like, goes out and just flat out says America. You know what I mean?
Draymond knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy.
He does, but I don't know. That time, I think that one kind of just slipped out of his tongue. And then everyone was saying, like, oh, watch out. Like, I'd be a little paranoid if I'm Draymond, because, like, the refs are going to be out for him. And I'm not going to lie, it wasn't as bad as a lot of people hyped it up or thought it may have gotten. But he did get fouled out today, and I think that was a little warning, like a little slap on the wrist, like, hey, watch your mouth, bro, or you're gonna fuck everything up for everybody.
He's not gonna shut up, man.
And then on top, another thing was, damn, I totally just blanked out on what that other point was gonna be. All right, continue.
No, nothing, man. Based on, okay, I guess while you're getting your thoughts, does your think?
Oh no, I just said it was crummy, and I said, wait, continue.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, I know, right? It was one of those weird brain farts.
All right, based on everything you saw from Game 3, does this change your prediction? You still have the Warriors winning the series?
Yes,
you still do. And
yes. Yeah. Now, in the series, in the finals preview, I said I had the Warriors in 6 or 7 because I just wasn't too sure, and ultimately I settled on Warriors in 6. I am not gonna fully switch over here like my compadre, but based on how the Celtics are playing right now, and if they did turn the switch on, where, like I said earlier, they hit that milestone, if it's a long-term milestone achievement, then this series is definitely going to 7. But if this is just like, okay, they did it today, and then maybe like Game 4 or 5 we learned that, oh fuck, they you know, it wasn't there to stay, then I still got the Warriors in 6.
We shall see what happens. Guys, let us know, Celtics fans, what do you guys think you guys can do better to be able to win this series? Warriors fans, what do you guys think your team can do better?
Oh, what? That last thing I wanted. Okay, this is what I wanted to bring up. Horford.
Oh, your boy.
I've been sweating you this entire fucking time. But if you fucked up Steph Curry, I'm gonna be fucking pissed at you.
Man, you think he did it on purpose?
Because I know he didn't do it on purpose. I get that. But like his fucking 36-year-old fat ass landing on the greatest shooter's fucking leg/hip. Like, come on, man. He is literally the NBA star right now. You know what I mean?
He doesn't give a shit, man.
It's LeBron, Curry, and everybody else. And actually, maybe Luka third. I don't know. But
Giannis,
you got.
Come on, man.
Giannis. He's not there, man. He's not there. He's not there. And like I said, maybe like Luka, Giannis still haven't reached. Like Curry, LeBron, you can bring up to like anybody. And like, you know what I mean? That doesn't know shit about the NBA and be like, they'll know who LeBron or Steph Curry is.
Yeah, for real. Any bimbos on it.
But yeah, they're like the Cristiano Messi of basketball. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then Luka, Giannis, and Ja, I'm just throw his name out there. I don't know. They're like, you know, all the other great soccer players that like, if you don't know much about soccer, you don't know too much about or know nothing about. But if you know a little, you'll maybe know their names. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, so yeah, like, Horford, please be careful, bro. Because, like, if, regardless of who you side with, if Steph Curry is somehow not able to play or play less or just not be able to play at full capacity for these finals are not going to be dope. They're not going to be exciting. They're not going to be close. He is legit the best player on the floor, and he is the only thing that's keeping the Warriors alive right now.
The last thing that he's fucking thinking about is, oh, let me be careful. I'm like, no, motherfucker. I'm trying to win my first ring. I am 36, 37, man. Time is running out. I'm going to go full out.
I'm not going to lie. That'd be sick if Horford gets his first ring on his first try in the finals. You know, however many years it took him to get there. But, hey, I'd rather be 1-1, you know, in finals. That's like Jordan, 6'6". You could be like, yo, I'm like Jordan, 100% success rate, you know? And then if I'm Al Horford and I win a ring this year and I see LeBron at a party, I'd be like, yo, LeBron, what's your finals record?
Nah, for real, man. Shit.
But yeah.
Nah, I was going to bring up something else, but whatever. This is so stupid. Anyways, guys, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all podcast streaming platforms. We'll catch you guys soon. For now, later.
Take care.